We vanquish the before times. Oh, my controller went to sleep. I was sitting here so long. Yeah, sorry about the slightly awkward scheduling, folks. Bounding back and forth about what exact time to start a little today. We're starting now. Because I've been doing various things. There's a new Helldivers patch, but also I'm in the middle of the Gold Saucer in 7 Rebirth, so, like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Wow, it's already down a little. All right. Probably just the main menu. To catch you up where we were last time, the servers hated my guts, and I was kicked out of cutscenes like 3 times. I have since logged back in and finished that cutscene. Yes, off stream. So sorry about that, but we did it. We were like 80% of the way through. You didn't really miss anything new. The guy didn't shoot the Admiral, and we're good now. That's it. So we will be trying to get back to that, but also because it is like gonna end in a week, and I absolutely have not done it off stream, I am gonna probably try and do the 15 collab and get the car before we advance the story, just because otherwise I will forget. I will not remember, and I will miss it. So we're gonna try to avoid that and just shoot to Ul'dah real quick. Because it'll be a fun time. But yeah, let's get in with the boys. Okay.
Were you thinking it's just a big conspiracy? No, there's just a very, very scary HOA.
Clickety clackety,
so
we're
good.
in. Hello.
Hi, Omega.
Yes,
Welcome,
I'm here.
Omega.
I'm here. Let's see. The 15 collab starts in Ul'dah, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you need to go get your car.
Yeah, I said last week I would do that off stream. I have not done it off stream, so I'm gonna do it on stream because otherwise I am gonna forget because it does end in like 8 days. I'm pretty sure I have
Power
enough
of a rebirth.
MGP. Yeah,
do
and
you
also
have 200K?
Helldivers patches. But let's see. What was that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I believe... Oh, sorry, Crystalite said something?
You have enough, right?
That's true, I'm
200K.
just checking. 200k total? Where's my fucking... That's battle. Yeah, we got 250. I was very lucky. I logged in Tuesday to finish that cutscene and clear up my book, and Chloe rewarded me with 2 lines.
Gasp.
I know, crazy. And for fucking me over in that cutscene, I obliterated Titan many times.
Just unsync it like, fuck you.
I mean, yeah, no, that's how I did my book. Titan Extreme is pretty easy to do solo. I do need some of my second chance points back, but hopefully we will do some new dungeons tonight, so I can get a few of those.
I believe we only have one before you hit Endwalker, unless.
Oh, only one.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, no, I'm trying to think if any other ones unlocked.
Was there? Did I miss
right.
any
Are there any
level
options?
50 from Shadowbringers? Not
I
level 50,
believe
level
there
70,
is-
no, 80, the big ones.
There may be 1 or 2 solo duties.
Wasn't Aetho Kiriko Research Hard an optional Shadowbringers one?
Oh yeah, Aethochemical Hard. I don't think I've got that. Or something like that. I'll double check. Anyway, I need to hunt down this quest first.
This
Whose
quest.
is it? Usually there's a level 50 quest in here called The Man in Black. Is that it?
I have
Not
found
super-
the Noctis.
Okay. Well, where?
Yeah, Well, okay, sorry. I mean, I'm at the fate that spawns from the
that.
event.
Yeah, I still don't. I don't even know what the quest is called, so I still don't know where to walk in Ul'dah. That's Pugilist. Oh, that's my Thaumaturge and stuff. Okay, I'll Google it, I guess.
I'm googling it too.
Because nobody's saying which area it starts in for sure, just Ul'dah, so
I
I
think
see it right
it's
away.
outside the Immortal Flames.
Okay.
Looking for a Makote, which does not narrow it down. Hold on.
Well, let's see. It could be this lady that people are around. It is called Remembering the Past, so no, I don't think so.
It should be Kippy Jackie.
Okay, it is the one that's searching for the Man in Black. All right. I did ask about that. Yeah, there we go. That's the correct banner. All right. That's very funny, because looking for the Man in Black has a very different implication for me right now in the year 2024. Wow, we really are upselling the car. That's literally why we're doing a quest. There's some weirdo in a vehicle.
Well, hello, would you like a car?
Okay, there we go. Bing.
Get in, loser. We're going raiding.
All right, teleport to Black Brush. And technically, since this is actually no, well, you know, I have to like level sync or something. I'll speedball it as Dragoon. Hopefully I remember all my buttons and I'm not just going to try and do Bullet Barrage or Spell Blade. I'm not going to cast Sonic Boom.
As much as I've played Final Fantasy 7, I like never use the shortcuts. I always just hit X and just scroll around for what I need.
I've got to some shortcuts, and I think they're still valuable because you have the auto weapon skills is keyed to only use those, I think.
That is true, yeah, no.
So it's like it's important to set up the menu, but yeah, I definitely find myself like using it not very often. Anyway, car broke down.
Just like the beginning of the game.
I still have only ever played the demo for 15.
15 is well, actually, no, I can't say that. I only played the base game. I never played any of the fucking DLC, so I actually have no fucking idea.
It's on the like PS Plus, the Royal Edition. I probably should pick it up sometime, but I have a lengthy backlog of games that keeps growing, and I still have other games that I need to do. And I'm already thinking, given our constant conversation about Rebirth, I'm like, I really do need to schedule in some time to just replay the original 7 all the way through. And do I want to stream that? Because like I own the PS4 port, and I played like the first 6 hours that's covered by Remake. Yes, Midgar only takes 6 hours, everybody. But I have not like actually sat down and like chewed through the whole game in a while, and I'm like, I really feel like I need to. The sound design for 15 seems, you know, very solid. We got kind of the acoustic-y guitars. This does kind of make me wonder, because we're getting closer and closer to the 16 collab. Makes me wonder how that is going to start. Like, would it be looking for the silver chocobo? Is Clive just going to show up in Ul'dah and be like, "You've got to help me. I can't find my dog, Torgal. He's really cool."
I mean, I'm sold.
You gotta do it for the base game, but I would have liked it if it would have been a bit more thematic if you ended up more like Ishgard or something.
Ishgard certainly has the verticality that Clive would find familiar, but no, they probably will. Because Ul'dah's kind of like Sanbrecht in the south. And also that is, you know, the area where Ifrit spawns.
Okay, good point.
So that'll because that is, I think, the thing they've shown off is that it seems like you're gonna have to fight a special version of the Ifrit trial, but it's gonna be 16's Ifrit.
Gonna be pretty sick.
Well, you'll see it later, but you do move around a bit too.
It's true.
Here.
I don't know where exactly they'll start and end.
They could do it multiple.
But get me some Clive Trip, get me some Torgles. Give me some Orchestrions of 16. If they drop Find the Flame, we might have to put that in the house.
Probably.
Just trying to shove the Orchestrion in the with the orchestration, just like eat it. Play my music, damn you.
Listen, music is cool. I'm kind of I know it's not the same anyway, but I'm kind of sad that like there's no jukeboxes in Rebirth. You do get the pianos, and they kind of like mini-gamified it, but there seems to be a lot less of those tracks than there were the special jukebox songs. It was just kind of a cute little thing they did. But Rebirth is full of other shit for you to do. I'm at like, I think I'm at the like getting close to the past like the 30 hour. I think I'm around the 35 hour mark. And we're in, like, just Gold Saucer.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that starting Gold Saucer is only the start of a whole fucking thing. So, like, there's so much to be done. That's kind of cute how they did the phonetic pronunciation. Ah, I see. So this is the thing that's gonna kick up the fate spawn. I see. Shouldn't be too long to wait. For the 11 collab, I think there was only one of the fates I actually had to, like, really sit and wait on, and that was my own fucking fault, because I took a daily roulette right before it spawned, so it was gone when I got out, even though it was, like, I think it was, like, trials, so it was short. Wasn't that short. People were hunting for those fucking fates.
It comes back pretty quickly.
Okay, that's good considering you just finished it.
The desire to shirk to you was strong, as you just sat there drinking tea.
I didn't think.
It's okay, I've got
I do
another,
like that you
I'm
get to
arriving
watch-
in another funny collab vehicle.
I looked over at the stream to see what's going on. Like, yeah, that would be pretty funny.
But man, this must be a time for Xbox players. Start the game, flying cars everywhere.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because they're in the beta period now, and I believe they just today announced that the official opening of the Xbox version is like March 21st, I think they said. March 20-something. So that's a very fast turnaround. We will soon be joined by many new sprouts. I don't know because they don't have icons, right? But I did do some of my my daily rotations on Tuesday to, like I said, to get my stuff done. And I got multiple of the trials that go in the normal duty roulette, like the first time you do Ifrit and Titan, with some sprouts. So I don't know if that was just like if those were Xbox newbies in the beta or you know, just it happened to be the time that a lot of people are thinking about firing up.
And he'll spawn here eventually.
It's okay. I'll sit and we'll wait it out. I could switch to miner and look for rocks. There he is.
He's got the personality of a rock.
That's mean.
Yeah, now, there's no need to be mean to Noctis. I'm pretty sure people like him. I have no experience with this Final Fantasy, so I can't say. There they are down here.
I played base game. in 2 of the DLCs. It is an interesting time.
Having one fucking AoE button. Please target these guys who are close.
This
A bit-
just fucking... Okay.
Sorry, I just realized I'm in the fate with Critney Houston, the warrior.
They've also got the shiny version of the, what is it, the Axe Arbor has. So they're probably working on the ARR relic.
I mean, if you are gonna be a warrior, you might as well try and rock the hardware drift as best as you can.
Solid Chocobo died.
God, going back to level 50 Dragoon is weird. Like, you've got a lot of stuff, but also it's like, man, I have a lot more buttons. Literally only one AoE button. I wonder, you know, I've heard that the Dragoon rework is in the wings for Dawn Trail. I wonder if they will change that
That would be nice.
and give you, like, maybe your second, I should say, AoE button so you can 1-2 combo sooner.
Lower the AoE combo level. Maybe lower the gap closer for some effect.
Alright. Gotta go up there. Oh, there's a little beat up. And speaking of different, fire horse. That's also the funny thing is, like, so many fucking horse drops just soloing extremes that I can't get, obviously.
Better luck getting them solo than with people.
Yeah, there it is. Sadly, no such luck on Thordan. I've done that fight solo like 5 times, I think, and still no drop. Which is a shame, because as we all know, that's fucking long. Well, it's long for a solo unsynced, I should say, for level 60-ish content. It takes like 3 minutes minimum.
Yep.
And you do have to actually do a little bit of work.
There we go. I actually have all the music now from the crossover event.
Nice. Listen, if there's one guy I know who brains good, it's Sid. Unless you want me to call Urianger.
Great. Now I'm just picturing Uriander trying to sell me a car.
Wouldst thou likest the crumple zones? Perhaps thou doth wish the heated seats.
Can I comprehend the suspension system?
Would thine liketh the tow hitcheth? The winch is heartily recommended. Just that fucking meme about, this car holds so much X, just Urianger slapping the top of a car. This'n shalt hold many crystals. Thou shalt slay so many icons, warrior of light. random Garland Ironworks member. Person who is not Biggs, Wedge, or Jesse.
If you
sure there's
cast it
anything fun.
twice? Are you fucking kidding me?
What's up, Lucky?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to get this fucking final battle for the proto relic, and it's fucking stupid. In the Cosmo Canyon region, there's a it's almost like Far Condor. You got to make little bots and send them up, and you have gambits. But the boss can fucking self-heal itself twice, and of course, everything has to be on a fucking timer. So I'm like, yeah, no, I can't beat this dude because because he has like 3 phases. When you get to the 3rd phase, he summons like 6 dudes and casts regen on himself, heals like half his fucking health, and continuously heals after that. So yeah, no, like at this point, I'm feeling like I'm just gonna fucking just start throwing randomly and see what thing. Like, sorry, I'm like not very articulate right now because I am upset. This is fun, but at the same time, I feel like they needlessly increase the difficulty for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like some of the mini games and stuff like scale up super fast. Luckily, I mean, the proto relics, unfortunately, that's a thing you want to be doing because that's a whole subplot thing that's usually really interesting. But like, at least for some of the mini games, like some of the highest level stuff is unnecessary. Like for some of the like Costa del Sol mini games, like doing the highest level of like the ghost ship challenge is like another set of like platinum earrings you can already have. And I'm like, that's neat, but not necessary. Thank God, because that's the one that fucking punishes you for having bad accuracy. But Fort Condor 2 is I'm both I like this and also I hate this. Because the Fort Condor minigame in Junon in Rebirth was rough. Alright, cool, I have gloves now. Each of the 3 city-states. But for now, to Gridania. It is raining. I am sorely tempted to fucking be feet to fish, but no. I don't need cash that bad. I do have 5 million gil. we are also coming up on our next phase of the Moogle Tombstone event.
Yeah, this should be the last week.
Because it says that, yeah, it'll last until, you know, the phase ends. Maybe weekly is World of Darkness, I think? Yeah, the World of Darkness. And then my mini-mug is either hunt or catch a specific fish. Still one too far.
Pretty sure mine is E11.
Yes. Okay, so that guy's like... Aha, it's the correct gate. Amphitheater.
I wonder how long some of the stuff you have to do in solo duties takes
Yeah.
for this event.
I mean, in general, I do kind of always feel like solo duties, and at least all the ones I've done so far, kind of feel like most of them are probably like twice as much HP as they need to do. This guy's kind of changed some stuff up, like he did the one tower, then the double tower, but now he's just kind of like repeating mechanics. Yeah, I know how this works. Game, you taught me. Have not perished. Slightly interesting screen wipe.
I really don't like this last Relic mission. It's like, yes, it'll do a move where it'll do big AoE damage if it's targeted by multiple things. Well, if I don't target it with multiple things, how am I supposed to damage it? Fuck you!
Get shit on!
yeeted me back to the amphitheater. Me and Miami Vice, who is a ninja, I think.
Oh, that guy at the fade earlier.
Well, yeah, I assume he's also doing this quest because he got teleported to the exact same spot I am. He's literally teleporting. And there's also Roughneck Darkstar.
Roughneck Darkstar, a white mage.
Plaza. The Plaza of the Aetherites. Sorry, this is a samurai named Glamourosa Fashionette with the title Fashion Leader. Gee, you think? Sounds like somebody's, got a thing, a scheme, a plan. Alright, yeah, it's one of those vendors. Wait, hold on, what was that? Need a triple triad, huh? No, can't get distracted. We've already been here for 45 minutes. You're in luck, Noctis. We're 3 minutes away from the ocean fishing. That'd be funny. Okay, so we are up there. Kill that tree ant really quick to do some science. Yeah, I can fight Garuda. Don't worry about it.
This one's a bit jank.
Well, I assume it's going to be, 15th version of Garuda.
Yeah, but also the solo movie.
I mean, yeah, but when you solo Garuda for Wondrous Tales, it's like that. This Garuda's very skinny. She needs to eat more.
And I believe in the 15th version of this collab, you have to fight 14's Garuda.
That sounds very funny. I like that. That's cute.
It was a very weird, I'd say, event, because literally just a Makote and a Muko show up and it's like, oh, hello, I'm from the Mithril Eye. Let me set up shop here as you go kill Garuda 7 times or whatever.
15 also have an Assassin's Creed crossover.
I think they did. I don't think I managed to get that. It's been a while.
Linking.
I don't have many fond memories of 15.
Slightly misleading, game Barks.
Yeah, the collab gives you basically jumps to and from things.
Yes, but I already have jumps.
Which what makes you doing this as a Dragoon even funnier. Nope, the birds outside are getting loud.
This fucking dies. Suck hand? You may have accidentally targeted the other function. There. The idea is cute, but I kind of wish that it didn't like appear right next to the other rock. Yeah. It's kind of unnecessarily tough. Unfortunately, Noctis is gonna fucking die because he refuses to step out of AoEs. Literally will not stop stepping in enemies.
didn't realize it's almost been an hour.
Yeah, takes a while.
Oh boy.
It's gonna need me button mash. This I can do very easily. But yes, as we've said, solo duties are a little long. They could stand to have, you know, a decently less chunk of HP. Anyway, hey kids, isn't Noctis cool? It just fucking drives up. Okay. We're having fun here. He was never seen again.
Don't worry, Omega. In the 15 actual game, this collab took place in the span of like a few minutes.
This stand boss, I literally had a fucking 1.05 seconds left. Son of a fucking bitch.
Hey, good for you.
Congrats.
You've done it. I know you have been silently sitting there working on this the whole time. I hear you breathing a couple times. All right, okay. I've done the thing. Took an hour to do this
Those were
collab.
inhalations of rage.
I know. I didn't want to say anything, but I heard the intake of breath, and I'm like, oh, Lucky's mad. He's having a time. I'm sure I'll get there in 10 to 20 hours.
Sorry, but just quickly, it is extremely funny when if you play through 15, get to the 14 collab, and Noctis disappears into a crystal and reappears like several seconds later and goes, that was weird.
Guys, I tripped balls. I'm puffing the Mako. This does remind me, though, I'm very surprised that we do not have a 7 collab for Remake or Rebirth, especially. I feel like, given the format of like how this one worked and kind of how the 11 one worked, like I think it'd be really easy. You run into Cloud in one of the 3 city-states, and he's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a man in a black coat," and then you chase Sephiroth around for like 3. You fight some weird bosses, and then at the end you have a fucking Sephiroth trial, which is different from a Sephiroth trial.
But it must take place in Sephiroth's room.
That would be very funny. I mean, you just listen. It's really easy. You just play a Woman Angel and figure out how Sephiroth's attack patterns fit into 14 mechanics. It's pretty easy. Octoslash is just a fucking 8-pointed line. I'm not sure, maybe Hell's Gate is his Tank Buster, where he jumps on top of you from above. You'd have to make it a real, like, actual, probably, like, 8-man trial if you wanted to do some of his funnier mechanics, like Heartless Angel. Just like with Kefka. And then just like...
we got lots of those.
Just like Kingdom Hearts 2, you know, Cloud does Omnislash at the end and disappears in a flash of light.
Maybe they're saving it for the Disc 3 collab.
I mean, there is... Thematically, there's a thing... God, just... Ghost Noctis here, reminding me, hey, here, have my drip. Yeah, just, go... You know, there's a... I don't want to discuss necessarily future spoilers for 7R games, but there is a moment in the plot of 7 that makes sense for the interdimensional travel to happen, and that would not occur until the 3rd game. I say that because literally that was the crossover they did for, is it pronounced Iron-Gits? Iron-Gits? That other PS1 game that had Cloud as a guest character, and it made sense with the thing and the stuff. Anyway, to Gold Saucer. Getting twice the Gold Saucer action. Need to talk to Godbert, say he needs more fucking musical numbers in the front office. But also, Godbert, please don't challenge me to 3D Fighter. Godbert would destroy me. Where the fuck am I? Alright, I'm here. That's right, the main Aetheryte is like slightly off-center. Okay, alright, okay. Now, if I were an Ironworks attendant, where the fuck would I be? There they are. Okay, I see them now. I had to do a lap. Yeah, sure, we can buy everything. Look at that, I have my first multi-seat mount. Alright, now we return. Oops, sorry. I'm fighting my controller for a second there. Okay. We return to Lanoska. The Camp Overlook. Sorry about that, Alice Alpha. No, had to go down to the car dealership.
I'm sorry. I just want to imagine you just roll up in your new car. It's like, get in, losers. We're going adventuring.
I mean, that's kind of what it would be like. I don't know where we're going next, but... Alrighty.
If we buy it at the Gold Saucer, you think Godbert has one? And in the family garage?
I mean, yes. If
Right.
only because, once again,
Let's
having seen
return to the Rising Stones.
the intro to the Gold Saucer in 7 Rebirth, you know, their enigmatic naked man Dio, he arrives standing on top of the FF7 buggy vehicle. So I suspect that like at some point Godbert has to stand on the hood of the Regalia and like ride in as like rap music blares. Guys, the 7
sad.
Gold Saucer is a trip.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
I do like how they are putting a little bit lore in there. Apparently, the Gold Saucer was built after the disaster at Mount Coral to revitalize the economy. So,
Yeah, it makes sense, because Coral Prison has always been built out of the ruins of Coral Town, which is at the bottom of the gold saucer in the original. I don't know if the positions are exactly the same in remake.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I'm not entirely sure, actually.
It's good for them to actually like draw these connections, mention these things. There's a whole, lucky it's weird. I can't help but feel like the Junon Republic is like a reference to Limsa. These guys who loved the sea more than anything and freedom, and they built a floating city, and then the technologically advanced Shinra blew them the fuck up.
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please.
It's just a
come with me.
funny little things you pick up on. And this guy just called it the floating city. This Maelstrom rando. Oh, we're all sprinting off. Talking about how floaty bop Nim is.
What in the world?
Well, Alphino, it would appears to be an evil radio tower.
A tower? You can see it too, then? I feel I was losing
Someone beat
my
me to
wits.
it, damn it.
One
Wait,
moment I was
what'd you guys say?
patrolling as usual, and the next it
It's
was
the
just
5G towers.
there.
Oh, God.
It is the
that's right.
5G towers. Clearly, I need to climb to the top of it, and that'll unlock new things. That said, this tower is clearly... I like how they can use sound cues for framing. And I know, even though he's not like producing content much
Yes?
anymore, I know Joe Cat
This
did like a
is she.
panel at a convention about
I am.
musical themes
Aye.
in 14 that I can't watch
I'm
yet because it
looking
goes
at
all the
it.
way through Endwalker. But they
What?
do a great job of using that kind of like
Understood.
tense string
Send the
theme
elder
that is normally
seed steer
associated
my
with like
regards.
Emmett as like, oh, I instantly know this tower is evil. If the fact that it like
The
pulses
communications
red
officer.
doesn't, you know.
It seems this isn't the only tower.
Shit, it
That's
is the
sprung up
5G
all across
towers.
Eorzea.
Wait, what was the exact date Endwalker came out?
December something 2021.
Boy, wow. This reads a whole lot different in hindsight.
Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our
22.
allies on the
22
Alamegan
probably.
front are on highest alert.
22 feels like it's too recent.
Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Oh, December 7th.
Of course,
2021.
Admiral. We shall make all...
It was late 21.
Yes.
My thanks. I will
Okay,
return
yeah.
to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
I'm glad we've gone back to comedic Gilgamesh.
I just hope that he's not a huge pain in the ass to fight when inevitably you fight him. I still remember the 12 boss fight where that fucker runs away halfway through into the optional part of that dungeon that's like 20 levels harder. Locked in deep in him. He remembers that fight.
It's like, oh man, I can finally do this hunt, and then he just fucking goes to an area, and I'm like, cool, I guess I'll wait 20 more levels before I come back to do this.
I think that part of the Lusu Mines is like one of the end game zones. It's like one of the highest level parts of the game.
It's fucked.
It's. I would still probably love to finish a 12 run on stream sometime, but like it would be weird because there's so much optional content that is just end game dungeons that are like you can stumble into way before you're at the appropriate level, and you will get your ass beat. You go into like Nabudis before you're supposed to, you will get obliterated by invisible goblins. Literally,
What's
they're
that?
literally
You
invisible.
You got some bits and bobs, and you decided to open up the waterways, and now you're fighting Kukulkan.
Yeah, who has a terrain effect to constantly eat your HP bar, not even like you're poisoned.
You entered a weird train station, and now you're fighting Death.
Yeah,
Or
that's
whichever.
it. Yeah. Zalera, the Death Esper, yeah. Or like,
Oh, my favorite! You go into the underground caverns, and there's Adramelech.
yes, the underground caverns, which is already a level that's like a dungeon level that's way higher than the places when you can actually just, ooh, what's this weird cave? Hey, it's a new zone. Oh no, these zombies are really tough. And then if you keep exploring, you're like, Esper battle? Hey, Lise, how you doing? 12 is a fun time, but like I said, it's a game that
Thank you for
requires
coming so soon.
methodical play and prep work.
I'll send
Yes.
for Commander Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about
You
these
can easily
infernal
trip
towers.
face first into danger.
What the fuck? Boy, we've escalated quickly.
It can't
Yeah,
be.
no. Like I said, you are now officially in the Endwalker lead up.
Yeah, I figured that part with the towers, but I'm like, we went from, hey, there's
The
weird
palace.
5G towers
After
to
them.
there's like a little Bahamut and a rope guy flying around.
Discount Bahamut.
It is
You
discount.
got
He's
Bahamut
mu-
at home.
I was thinking the same
It's
thing.
true.
Our Bahamut at home was better than this.
You're here. Good.
I mean, I'm a high enough level summoner, I can Dreadworm Trance.
Oh, good. You're here for this specific part.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast!
Right.
Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
You can't forget.
Fandaniel, so have you shown up to make me punch you? Because I still remember this face. I remember this guy sucks. I don't know
Yeah,
you
no,
suck yet.
everyone
Is
hates
that
Van Daniels.
A
'Cause he,
sigh.
like, no one likes Van Daniel.
I
It's
assume
that-
that not
it's-
even his fellow Asians liked him very much, because I don't think they mentioned him very much in the previous expansions.
Actually, now that I think about it, fucking, like Xenos and fucking Emmett Silk has their fans and their stands and stuff. I don't think I've seen anyone standing Van Daniel.
It's because he's
I've
got
seen-
Asahi's face.
Yeah, no. It's like they specifically went,
His
how do we
body
make
more
people
like.
dislike
You
him?
don't fool us.
It's like they realized with Xenos, like, oh wait, if we make him too hot, people will like him anyway. What's the most
You saw straight through
annoying?
it. Anyone would think you dealt
What's
with
the most
Asians
annoying
before.
face we could pick for a guy?
Permit me to introduce
Yeah, at least he
myself.
didn't come back
I
in
am
Obert's body.
Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
I mean, if I don't think that would work because I'm pretty sure he's fully like exploded when they summon Shinryu. I'm gonna ask him what the fuck his
So
plan
I
is.
know I shouldn't be playing Rebirth while everyone's doing this, but I'm just waiting for
My.
Omega to get through stuff, and I'm
Straight
seeing
to
cut
business,
scenes,
is it?
side quests. I'm like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah,
You're gonna
just
broker
fucking-
roll my Kokoro!
it is my
cruising through my
intention to
cutscenes.
recreate.
I mean,
the
this is a comment I
final
had
days,
earlier where I'm like, I
to
don't know
which
how
end I have
depressing the
distributed a
start of
collection
the third
rather
game is gonna
ingenious
be
devices,
because
or
like
towers, which will
there's a lot
in
there's a lot
time
of
give
dramatic
rise to the
irony and emotional
grandest
tension in
of
FF7. There's a lot
spectacles.
of stuff going on.
Like, slight spoilers, in Cosmic Canyon, one of the side quests you can, one of the side quests you can do is, you basically got to go to, like, 3 points on the map and, like, investigate these portents of calamity and take some pictures of a star. And on the second
The
one,
final
you have an
days?
opportunity to take pictures of
But it was
Aerith,
the
who's kind of
Asians
your
who labored
companion
to
for the
prevent them.
companion for the thing.
Oh,
and I
no.
was actually checking my key items, and then, yeah, you just got 3 pictures of Aerith just chilling there. And then I just got to the third one, and Aerith's like, I know you snook pictures of me. And he's like, yeah, what? And I was like, yeah. And Aerith's like, let's take a picture together. And now I just got the key item, fucking photograph of Cloud and Aerith. I'm just like, ah!
No, they're trying to upsell me hard. No, and I'm just the fact that like you're investigating something called Portents of Calamity, and they make you hang out with Aerith. As I'm like, all right, we know what we're doing. But the funny Catman's first fortune told me to trust in others, and I would be pleasantly surprised by the last minute twist. So I'm gonna hold out hope that Jazzy Cat didn't lie to me.
Jazzy Cat with the slight accent.
Did I blame the messenger? Still, it's still weird. They fully went. They went 100% sending it on Kate Sith. So it's a little weird.
Or Kate She.
Yeah, they don't try and switch up the pronunciation at all, which is funny because I think the Japanese, they understand it's catchy.
Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think they've actually said Cat She or Kate Sif this entire fucking game so far.
Yeah, they introduce him at the start. He introduces himself at Cats as Kate Sith, and then I don't think we've felt the need to use his name.
You're quite right.
Dialoth.
Though I would
I
expect
am
no
watching
less
these
from
fucking
one
snowballs
responsible
curve
for
mid-air.
eliminating my unsundered colleague.
It's so weird. It's just a
Honestly,
full
the three of
90
them were
degree
obsessed
turn.
with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however,
See, this
I
is
never
how.
had
This
much
is why.
interest in
This is
such
why
things.
fucking Lawfels always get
I mean,
things just
why
gravitate
bother
towards
when you're
them.
just
You have like
another
inverse.
sundered
You have an
minion?
inverse
Gravitational pull.
Admittedly,
Thank you.
Elidibus was
I couldn't
not
figure out
convinced by
gravitational.
that argument.
He's a
But
Lalafell.
thanks
They're
to
much more
you,
dense than normal.
I'm finally free of his incessant nagging.
Here we go. Fendaniel just
Free
hamming
to
it
use
up.
my powers as I see fit.
I mean,
to fulfill
oh
my
God, it's
heart's
like-
desire.
Let me guess. Your heart's desire is to fuck shit up.
something like that.
And my heart's
Oh,
desire
he'll say it.
is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind.
Yeah. He's gonna fucking explode everything.
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because he's crazy.
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die. You. And you. And you. I want you all to die. And I want to die too.
He's one of these
Oh,
guys.
Yes. I want to die and take
Nihilism, baby.
everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering.
Snore. Can I get some bedge in chat?
I'm different, you see. From the ancients
Yeah,
who
you're just
clung
built
to dear
different.
life, and from
I'm glad you
Sorry,
already said
hold
that
on.
nobody likes this guy, because I feel like I could go full just
So don't
absolute
bother trying
snore
to
on this
reason
guy.
with me. You will find
What a
I
bozo.
have no reason, or creed, or any
He's
such
literally
tribe.
giving me the "some men just want to watch the world burn" speech.
I just want to destroy the world.
There we go.
But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment.
Apparently, someone gave out memberships during Fail Betrayal, so I've got
Yes.
Access to
it was,
emotes again.
It was Metal Gear Solid. That somebody
Oh,
was
Metal
very
Gear
nice
Solid,
enough to donate some gift memberships. So yes, Loth, you're back. You've got the access to the emotos.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen,
congratulations.
keep
You
your
now have an
eyes
understanding
peeled,
of what
for the
Endwalker
curtains
is
have
probably going to
risen
be
on
like.
the spectacle to end all
I mean, it's called
spectacles.
Endwalker, so there probably is some sort of end
We,
somebody's going
the
for.
Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
I mean, we create the apocalypse.
You're using a proper noun there. Could you explain that one to me? Nope, you're just gonna fuck off? Okay. Telephoroi. Well, telos I know is Greek for, like, ending or completion. Oh shit, he's Bahamut blasting. He hit us with the umbral breath.
Oh, Ribena flavored.
What?
He's blasting you with the purple smoke.
I'm wanted for a class 4 felony for smoking chrono-killing Zaza, or however that Russian badge.
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for
Oh
you.
god, Axe just coming in
My
with the end
esteemed
sprinter.
patron, Lord Xenos eagerly awaits you at the
Wow,
heart
I just
of the
took like 3
chaos.
pictures of the celestial signs. They are the Bahamut celestial sign, and then the Chocobo celestial sign, and the Moogle celestial sign. I'm like, wait a second here.
Bahamut.
Yeah, what do you mean Bahamut's a cute mascot character too?
You know, fair enough. My Bahamut can't be this cute. New light novel come to you soon.
Bahamut, Gijinka girl. Looking
While
forward
I
to it.
wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you.
I
And
do
it is
like
for
those
that
purple
reason
flames.
He would reduce all.
Yeah, this is
to
actually a
ash.
thing they did in 7 Remake. Bahamut is they do call it Umbral. He's like Umbral flavored when he shows up as a little side boss and an extra summon. So he shoots a lot of purple shit at you. I do like that I've
Pray
mostly
see
face
to
tanked
it his
this though.
dreams do not go unfulfilled.
I guess he's not trying to kill me, but
My
I'm just fucking
trusty
chilling.
companion here, whom
Makes me
I've
think of
dubbed Luna
FF10's Bahamut, who
will burn
was a
your
lot
cities
of
and
cool
everyone.
colors.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now that you say that.
It's
I can see
interesting that 16 actually does a full flip on that because Bahamut is light. Bahamut's the light Esper, and Odin is darkness. Anyway, Moon Bahamut. It's not a
Okay,
Final Fantasy unless
so
you get some extra
I'm gonna put this out here. I'm about to fight something called the Jabberwock.
Well, make sure you've got your Vorpal sword
You got any
equipped.
purple swords?
Yeah, I like how everyone just goes.
Immediately.
My men will tend to the pledge.
The same visceral reaction to when Omega mentioned the fucking the fucking Lusu mines or whatever they were. Ugh.
That Jabberwock better have like eye lasers or something.
Well, it's a boy.
They made a Jabberwock a Shota?
No, but it's a dragon. It's a very dragony dragon. But he's like, it's like he's a T-Rex because he has he's a bipedal and he has the little stubby things and he has fucking and he has wings and really long horns.
Huh. That looks like a plant, alright.
What's up?
Oh, just looking at what Lucky is fighting. I just looked it up myself.
Like I said, it's a
Hello there,
boy.
Rex.
Interesting. So in
Has
Crisis
this,
Core,
like, whole,
Jabberwock
like,
was
verse?
just a behemoth.
I had like a whole verse of like a parody thing of like End Sprinter as like a song, and I just had it in my head and I lost it immediately. So it's like, yeah,
Well, if you ever find it, try and write it down. I'd like to read it.
it's something with like End Sprinter, and it's like, oh god, the deadline's coming up. Run faster.
Well, sadly, I'm not really sprinting right now. Even though that was the joke last week, because I took an hour off to get a car. But to the Rising
Song of
Stones.
Crunch.
Oop, okay, game,
I
don't
mostly came
suck
in
me
just to
inside.
get the car before
Fucking...
I lost it before it was unavailable again. Honestly,
Yeah, it's true. Well, you can do it about an hour.
Yep.
working on it. I guess I'll do my Google things, then I'll go back. I would go back to laying in my bed reading books.
That's
Yeah,
all.
this has been a very
We
Low
are a
energy
little low
session.
energy, yes.
I was reading in the dark, so my eyes were fucked for like 30 minutes. I turned my
Right,
lights
don't
back
read
on.
in the dark.
Why'd you do
Turn
that?
on a light.
As someone who has to wear glasses, don't.
I didn't take my glasses off the whole. Never mind. I don't.
Just
no.
have lights. Turn on your lights. Is your electric bill that bad?
No, I liked laying in my bed.
In the dark.
Get a
In the dark,
flashlight.
fighting
do it under
shirtless in the
covers.
rain.
I'm pretty sure like small book lights are cheap on Amazon.
Oh, I have a reading tablet.
Oh, that's even worse.
I would
That
still recommend.
is actually,
light.
yes, not good for your eye strain. I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't as dark when I started. It just got darker over the next hour and a half.
Okay,
the
that's not
nighttime
as
happened.
bad.
Oh.
Yeah, the transition.
Getting-
It is weird to get the transition right. Time.
And then I got out of bed, and then I just like, fuck it, I'll put new pants on, and I'll get Boot 14 up to get the car.
Wait a second. hold on.
Bahamut of the moon.
Okay, Lucky's busy with the Jabberwock. I'm sitting next to him on the snow pile we have at the home. I threw another snowball at him. I just watched it literally just make a 90-degree turn mid-air, just go up and down.
Did it? Throw another one. What the fuck?
The eye lasers happened?
No. Tifa just got petrified though.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they put petrify on that guy.
Yeah,
I
no.
can hear it.
Can't
I
believe
can
they've
hear it
done
in his
this.
voice.
Yeah, no. Fucking. Yeah, you get petrify. Oh, I didn't mean to mention this. You do get petrify, and that gives you quake. Quake running quake gun. Apparently, it does stone petrify.
Nice.
Everything.
Okay.
And then you can combo that with poison petrify, so you can have both bio and petrify on one materia.
Ooh, okay. That's it.
I heard they give you a lot of combo material. It's been nice.
I mean, it's cute. It's still not quite enough because there's so many. They give you a lot of redundancies. I think I have like 2 empowerments and 2 enfeeblements already, and I'm like, am I really gonna like? There's only like, is it 6? No, 7. Should be 7 party members. It'll be like 7 of them. Am I really gonna have like 2 dedicated debuffers?
I don't know.
No, like I think I talked about this. My main 3 have been fucking Tifa, Cloud, and Barret, and like Cloud has fucking lightning wind with elemental. Tifa has fire ice on elemental. I'm gonna get fucking Barret poison petrify on synergy. I gotta see if that works though. I'm not entirely sure.
That should work with the synergy. Also, if there's I don't remember. Do they? I literally am blanking now. Was the added effect blue in remake? And is it in rebirth? I think they just say
Yeah,
warding.
that's cool.
Did you guys get the
No.
auto
Warding is they don't have added effect. Warding just protects. Elemental
I was
does
like,
both.
I'm hoping that they maybe for the third. Well, they might not just because they don't want you to do basic, do status effects with your basic attacks. But added effect would be very funny.
No, I was actually thinking about this earlier because I got to Gungan and I remember this from 7. I think like Gunganga was where you can get the ×2 attack materia.
Yes, you can get
Where you attack twice.
double cut, I believe.
Yeah.
Which can upgrade into X4 cut.
Yeah.
That's something that like I was thinking about this earlier in our rebirth. I was gonna say, judging by thematic things we've talked about, that again we don't need to go in because this is the 14, not the 7 stream. But I wonder if maybe they will try and like save some of the most iconic of each materia color as for like something you get out of certain bosses in the 3rd game. Like Knights of the Round is the best, red materia. Like what are the most iconic ones? I think, for yellow it's probably like X4 cut or mime. For green obviously it's Ultima. Like that is the greatest magic spell you can get.
Oh no, also like I don't know if you noticed this, Omega, but when you're in like fucking Coral Village, I saw the fucking mine track that you would like come in from when you do the huge materia section. I'm just all like, oh man, are we sending that shit up already?
I mean, yeah, I talked about this. They're probably to save dev time. They're probably gonna reuse assets for the 3rd game. So like, yeah, you should definitely like if you have your North Coral map, you should set it up to have that train track in there. And I think that you can see some of the redundant tracks even in Mount Coral itself. It's gonna be a fun time.
Do you think the 3rd game will use like the map of 2, but then a big event happen that changes 80% of the map?
I mean, it's not going to change 80%. No, because that's not how 7 works.
Okay.
There is one specific map change that I think they will probably reuse. Where if people don't know, when you finally defeat Ultima Weapon in 7, he crashes and fucking explodes like a nuke. And that creates a path you can get to the Ancient Forest.
And that's where you find Hades or Typhon.
I think it's Hades. I think Typhon is in the forest in the north, but it might be the other way around.
No, I thought Typhon was in the underwater and was in the broken sub. I thought that one was underwater.
It might be underwater. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. They're everywhere. But yeah, no. Actually no. I think it is Hades. I think Kujata's in the forest in the north. Very
yeah, because I don't remember Kujata that well.
Yeah. Hades is an ancient forest because it's the one that's like It's basically the summon equivalent of bad breath in 7. It's like, hey, can that guy have a negative status effect? I'm going to give him all the negative status effects, which makes it with added effect really broken, because that's actually a thing that I kind of miss. I do like that they have the dedicated slot, but when they were normal materia slots in 7, you could do stuff like put elemental or added effect or protection on your summon materia. That means if you did added effect plus Odin because he's instant death, you could put instant death on your basic attacks. Shit like that. I hope we get some of that back in a third game. But yeah, no. The main thing about the third game is there's probably going to... You're going to get the airship, so you're either going to have, like, semi-unlimited fast travel, like, basically free fast travel to anywhere you can park the airship.
Well, they are doing a thing where there are airship strips in certain areas.
Yeah, so I assume that's kind of what they're going for. Or they're going to let you actually fly around on the map. I would not be surprised if they don't add, like, a sky layer where you can still, like, move the high wind around. Like, you can't, like, gameplay, you still gotta, like, figure out spots to land, but, like, just move it around, because that's such an iconic part of the experience. But we'll
There is
see.
a little part when you, because, I have met Sid, and there is a little part when you're landing at Cosmic Canyon where you get to control the tiny Bronco a little bit as it flies in. It's not much, but you just kind of go, like, you could go left, right, up, or down a bit.
Okay, cute little nod, yeah. The big thing about the 7 map is that presumably what will happen is we're going to reuse several open world areas in the third game, only we're going to have the meteor in the sky, and you're going to hear the meteor overworld theme, which is has that classic piano riff. Da 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 da.
This Cosmic Canyon is pretty fucking good.
No, I'm so glad. I'm so glad the music is good. Anyway, we're gonna go look for Extinian, because obviously he can jump to the top of these towers. He can disable the 5G. I am kind of. I mean, well, I guess that would have to mean they'd have to acknowledge that I'm the other Azure Dragoon, but I'm sad I don't have, like, a secret Dragoon signal. I just throw my spear really high up in the air, and if Estinian sees it, he knows he's got to show up. We got Dragoon stuff to do. Sorry, that led my brain down a whole route, and I'm just thinking of that one meme video where they talk about the little chinchillas or marmosets, you know, like squeaking at the moon, but it's the guy going, ah! I'll dig up that video later if people don't know that one. I distinctly remember it from a Markiplier Try Not to Laugh video, where he absolutely did laugh at that. It killed him. Killed him dead. Alright, cool. We're looking for Estinian. We gotta worry about the towers. No, Graha. Yeah, no. 'Twas ever the way. You think you're done, you got new shit to do. Literally, that's gonna happen to me again in the next X-Pack. After Endwalker, I'm gonna say I'm going on a summer vacation, and I'm gonna discover the lost art of the GPU crypto farm.
That would be terrifying.
That's our
You
next
open up an
Asian
ancient
secret
crypt.
plot. That's our next Asian secret plot is he's just going to use up all of Eorzea's resources to mine more crypto with GPUs.
But can you imagine, it's like you enter a secret tomb and just inside is a giant server farm?
I mean, that is kind of the aesthetics of a few of the areas they have showed us off in Dawn Trail. I would not be shocked.
You go fight the final boss of the expansion, he's like, you fool, I've got 15 alternative accounts.
You fool, I'm behind 500 proxies. This expansion of Final Fantasy XIV is brought to you by NordVPN.
Yeah. Omega beat me to it. I was cooking up one in my head.
That does sound like the skit. That sounds like the opening ad read for someone's skit.
We'll get you next time, Nord man.
Okay, now that I've completely thrown my emotions off balance, we're gonna watch a cutscene where meanwhile in the locks there's a spooky 5G tower.
Yeah.
The scouts should have been back by now.
Setting up a 5.5.
I'm gonna go and find them.
Okay, good. I had to take a moment there to think if I got the numbers correct.
Oh, do you think Omega will be able to get to the end
Thank
of
goodness
it,
for
the
that.
stream? Or how much cutscene?
I don't know.
It's a lot of cutscenes. We're already at an hour 30.
Hold on. Let me send a DM to Lucky.
There's like 5 quests before. Or
The big set piece might take a while.
Honk.
That guy's been mind hacked. Luckily, we have just invented the cure for that.
Meanwhile,
at Xenos, with his Borderlands-ass music sting, he's still sitting there. Have you been looking at this sword this entire time?
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am
Somebody had
pleased
too
to
much
report that
fun
preparations are well
doing the
underway for the
mocap
rest.
for this.
Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course,
I mean, I shouldn't be because he's hot, but I am
by
slightly
strange
shocked that people do,
coincidence,
like,
your dear
really
friend
like
chanced to be
Xenos.
present when I made my
He's neat,
declaration.
but also, he's one of those people that I'm like, oh, my guy, there's so many easier ways we could do this. Literally adopt the Xenos Everywhere system. Just, like,
I took
don't
the
set up a
liberty of
world-ending
informing
plan.
her
Just
that
show
you
up at
await
places
her
where I'm, like,
coming,
taking my day
though
off
I
and be
confess,
like...
I may have singed her a little in the process.
I think I remember when we talked about him just showing up on ocean fishing and just how fucking stupid that would be.
I do think the reason why he is doing this, if I remember correctly, is that he feels like if he wants to get your real attention, he has to do something to garner it. Like if you just show up to him and is like, hey, let's fight, you're just gonna be like, no, and leave.
I mean, he's correct about that.
Also
That's what I said. Like, he should show up while I'm doing, like, other shit, like minding my own business at, like, Gathering or the Gold Saucer. Not that I think... Well, actually, I don't know. Gobbert's a weirdo. I think if Xenos showed up to do mini-games at the Gold Saucer, Gobbert would be like, it checks out. Seems legit. Like,
going
it's
back to that whole
the transition between, to, like, the go-karting with Bowser thing, you know? Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Well, going
And
back to
why
the
do
whole
you
thing of
tell
like
me this?
he wants to
Are you in such a hurry to die?
He wants you to go after like he's.
Yeah, I know. He's looking for the big moment.
My apologies.
But it's like...
Yeah.
I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me.
You could figure out better ways to do this, my guy. It's okay.
Well, the also unfortunate problem with Xenos, as while he is, you
There-
know, sexy and
There
cool
is
and collected,
something
he's
to be
also a
said for
fucking
such a
meathead.
glorious death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Better to
he,
fall
we
to
know
one
all
who
about
has
his
a
red
will
and tooth and
than
claw kind of a
falter
thing.
before an inferior.
Yes.
Like he talks fancily and sexily,
I
but no,
shall
he's
keep
just
it in
like, I
mind
want
as
to
a
fight.
contingency.
If not fight, what do I do?
He's
For
only
now,
comparable
however,
to a mastiff.
I shall proceed with the
Someway.
plan.
I mean,
My
I think calling him like a, like, you know, the... It's funny, I make the joke about Xenos Everywhere because of the Majima Everywhere, but if you called Xenos a mad dog, I don't think people would object to that characterization. He is just kind of a weirdo who goes his own way because he wants a really cool fight. Stabbed his own dad, you know?
Because it would let him kill more people.
No, it wouldn't. No, because his war crimes would kill you, therefore taking away his greatest hunt.
Yes, no, if you
One
just
worthy
virus bomb
of
the
our
Warrior of
long-awaited
Light,
reunion.
if you hit him with Agent Orange, that's not a cool fight, Dad. R.I.P. previous sword.
just toss.
tosses it on the ground, steps on it, breaks it. That's actually realistic. You probably shouldn't actually, like, step on a katana blade at an angle. They are not meant to bend that way.
No, all the strength is on the edge. You attack that shit from the side, you snap that bitch in half.
Yep, it's all a strong spine and a tough edge. Not designed for lateral.
European swords, you can slap someone with the fucking broadside and it'd be okay. But then again, Western swords aren't actually really that made for cutting as much as people would think.
No, when they were at their peak, European swords were designed as kind of the jack of all trades weapon. You can use them to block. You can use them to like poke and hack. You can, if you are following certain dueling manuals, you can flip it around and use the crossguard like a hammer. They're very flexible.
Yeah, no. Swords were still effective because even though their edges might not have been as sharp as something, it's still putting all of that force into, you know, a very tiny area, which hurts a lot. Things just get torn open. It sucks. Pain Pecco.
All right, Alice. What's now? What's our next move? Oh, hey, think or two. How you doing, G?
Perfect. You should log on to the archive that is blue.
Probably should as well.
Boy, we're doing the opposite of sprinting, because I swear to God that every time I look over at YouTube, it's like, hey, it's been another block of 20-ish minutes. 26 minutes I think is what the default ad insert thing is.
Yeah. Lucky asked me if I think you might finish get to Endwalker tonight. I don't think you will. There was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say,
maybe
this is a whole, like, have I even started? Is this the one that starts 5.5? This quest?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're already an hour and 45 in, and I'm only just starting the last patch. No offense to 14, this part I like, but those like last patch updates before the next X pack are long. There are a lot of cutscenes and stuff. So yeah, I don't expect we'll get there. Especially because, like I said, I'm not like at the moment. Not to throw shade at anybody. I know Axe talked about being burnt out on 14. So I don't mean this as a dig. I feel like I have to qualify this sometimes because people sometimes misinterpret things I say about Axe and others. But I'm not burnt out on 14, but I'm very vibrant for other games that are out right now. I literally am one attraction into my Gold Saucer date with Tifa, and there was a whole new, like, Helldivers patch that happened today that I've only tested, like, a very little bit. I don't know how, but they've managed to make the chaos of higher levels come down to lower levels with environmental effects. Y'all ain't seen nothing until you've been on Fenrir 3 and suddenly Meteor Storm hits you. Literally hits you. You will get blasted. Watch out. So, like, I don't know if I want to, like, drag the stream over long. We'll see how far I get at our usual 3-ish hours and where everybody else is at, and go from there.
I just think by the time it gets, like, Duntrell, like, has a release date and is close to that, you might want to start, I guess, doing a double or something to, like, just...
We'll see how long it takes. I mean, especially once we've got a release date and I've got, like, a window. I've talked about this. I am prepared to jam longer streams to make sure we're all... Stream-wise, we're all the way through Endwalker before Dawn Trail hits. But that's hard for me to time budget because we don't know exactly when it's coming still. Hopefully we get that news soon.
I'm sure if it's a weird way to suggest. Sorry.
No, go X.
I think you could do a Wednesday, Thursday double feature, depending if it's like 2 or 3 months away.
It depends on what we're doing. The stream schedule's a little loose right now, but like I said, right now there's a lot of other stuff I'm working on, and I do still need like blocks of days to prep for a game. Hey, by the way, Lucky, have you uploaded the AP yet?
I have not uploaded that AP. I've been thinking about kidnapping people.
All right. Well, it's a thumbs up. It's funny because Loth is in the tabletop circle.
I haven't. It's been a while. I've been a bit blah 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 blah. Fuck.
Correct. You've been a bit.
Look, I'm happy because they had a sale on Fruit Loops, so I've been able to enjoy some cereal again. Yeah.
Oh, don't say that, Loth. I need to order some more supplies probably tomorrow. You're gonna make me like budget fucking Fruit Loops. I don't need cereal. We already drink way too much milk in this house.
Bromageddon.
Shit, that means that tomorrow I gotta double check if we need more milk.
I'll
throw a gallon in my order.
These bros do not understand that they are very fortunate they have rich or wealthy parents.
Just remembering.
I had to put that caveat in the session because I think if I made these guys like the equivalent of like a dirt poor street gang, it's entirely possible that your plan would have been to like meteor strike in through the roof and just punch through every floor all the way down to the VIP and then just knock out the supports on the way out.
Like, Megan, just so you know, I'm putting it on my
plan.
list now of options to do, but also the 50-pound bag of sand.
I listen. No, like I said, if you could have thought of that and could successfully pull it off, you probably would have just drugged everybody in the building. But no, like this is one of those things where like sometimes I feel like I need to give you guys restraint rules. Oh, this is completely unrelated to the current stream, but occasionally we do bandy tabletop thoughts, and that is to the channel. But I did add a unique mod for air pistol and air rifle to switch to pepper balls.
I saw that. Yeah, no, I saw
lose
that.
you pierce, but get disorient and burn for additional stun lock effects.
Pierce helps a lot.
Pierce does help a lot. I'm actually considering taking out the concealable, like basically almost all my fucking mods, and just putting in the servo lift and full rend on my armor.
To the Alamegan Quarter to see how Orion J is doing.
He's Orion Jing.
It's funny, like right now I'm so low energy, but I have a fucking feeling that as soon as like the stream is over and I hop onto Helldivers, I'm like, yep, that's my energy.
I mean, Helldivers is one of those games that will give you that shot of adrenaline, and like I said, they added planetary hazards to the game now, even at low difficulties, so like I even if you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do like a level 2 or 3 to like get a feel, you're gonna wake the fuck up when you see like fire tornado detected, which is apparently a thing that can happen now. Thank you, Arrowhead.
Yeah, I remember we joked about that, and then they put it in. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I've seen the meteor storm and volcanic activity detected, which doesn't seem like it hits the entire map, but does spew flaming rocks that like leave fire on the ground. Luckily, like everything else, it affects both you and enemies. I think I told that story in our Discord where I was doing a brood commander hunt to just like feel out some of the weapon changes, and one of my brood commanders was taken out by a meteor storm. I was just minding my own business across the map, so and just see the objective completed. I'm like, all right, cool, time to go home.
Thank you everyone for this what's up short.
It is what it is. Also, I'm gonna be honest. The What's Up segment of the show will probably be dominated by Rebirth Thoughts Act 2, as in the second act of the game. Though we do at least have FGO stuff to talk about. Charlemagne got a buff and is getting a costume. So check.
I'm about to say Charlemagne got a costume. That's what's important to me.
He's got a new drip.
Also, the White Day event story is actually pretty fun.
The current one, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. I was double checking if you meant the NA one or not the GP one, but
the NA one. I don't know.
It's a fun time. It's a little weird, and sometimes I feel like it's a little wordy for what's a very simple plot, but like it's definitely different.
I don't know what it is.
I mean, I think it's just making fun of like cult, films,
cult classic movies.
Yeah, like referencing They Live and shit.
Dakota, so something I saw in the FGO chat. It's kind of nice that, as silly as the premise is, it's also a story that's still taken seriously.
Yeah, we're all, you know, even though we the literal one of the most
bonuses.
recent story beats, which is about to, you know, be replaced with, is you played a game of like high pressure tag. It's like taken seriously.
I forget why you're competing.
Because there's a Holy Grail involved, and Merlin
there's
is
a
there.
Holy
It's
Grail.
it's his dumb idea.
Oh, okay.
Also, I like this
Yeah.
quote. To cycle back to 14, Urian J is straight up saying that he didn't get tall until he was 20 years old.
I thought it was like 16.
Yeah, R.I.P. the twins. They will literally never get tall.
Until we actually time skip.
It'll be in 10.x when they finally get their growth spurt.
The final one.
That'll be Yoshi P at the like 20th year fan fest, you know, announcing to the Tokyo Dome, the space Tokyo Dome, because clearly the Tokyo Dome will be in space by 2035 or whatever. And look, Alphino and Alice are tall now. Cheers.
No, he'll come out dressed as cosplaying as grown-up Alice Alafano.
Two Yoshidas will come out and he will announce, to further support Final Fantasy XIV, I have cloned myself. This is Yoshida,
I
the
feel like
producer for Final Fantasy 16-2.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, that's awesome.
We do
I
have
was more
fun here.
thinking
I joke
they-
about that, but we have fun here.
I was more thinking they'd get like a lady that very looks similar to Yoshida.
That could also work.
Just like you like.
This is my
see your
twin,
identical
Yoshi.
twin.
Yoshi Q.
Does he have kids?
Actually,
I don't know.
if,
I know he has a family. I
if
think.
Yoshi P is married.
He probably has kids.
Yeah, that's the thing that's
like,
interesting about a lot of like some of our older generation guys in like game design is a lot of them are like married and have kids, and you'd never know. Like I'm pretty
People
sure.
don't know.
I know for a fact Hideo
People-
Kojima is married. I think he does have children.
But I was about to say it's like as people big joke about how like homoerotic some of his games are. The man is very happily married.
I believe that's a
I wouldn't say-
quote.
I wouldn't say fuck. I'm sorry, go Omega.
Sorry, I was gonna say. I think that's a quote that Kojima said like around the MGS2 era, where people were like, "Hey, there's a lot of subtext in your games," and he's like, "Yeah, I know, but also I'd like to
Ere we
remind everybody
begin,
I am
would like
happily
to
married."
offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred
Yeah,
and
no,
Urianger.
again,
Tis
in
no
that
small
particular, I
feat
think
to
people are just
infiltrate
seeing
the imperial
what they want to
capital
see.
and live to
Snake
tell the
has
tale.
like
Much
always
less in
been like
times of civil
fucking.
war.
I don't want to say horny
Thanks
on
to
main,
them,
but
we may
flirty on
plot our
main.
course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Yeah.
It's like, but he gets one
Full
good bro, and
bravo
everyone's
to
like,
have
"Oh my
been of
god,
service.
he's gay." I'm
But
like,
verily,
guys,
such
please.
dangers as we did encounter pale into
sorry. They announced the,
insignificance next to
release
those
date for
faced by
Frostpunk
our
2.
comrades.
I saw that. Yeah.
Theatrix. He sought only to make a show
Sorry
of the
about
power
that.
of the Teleforoi's disposal. But since then we have seen no sign of this Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can
what's
to
his-
bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
No.
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our
Sorry, I'm
enemy.
just looking at this table full of these assholes.
It's a big table. I'm also suddenly wondering, like, I just had a thought that I haven't thought in a while, and I'm like, what's the climate like in Alamigo? Because, like, it's like a salt
'Twas with
flat
this in
outside,
mind
but it's
that we
mountains. I'm
dispatched
just seeing
scouts to
Connie
investigate
Senna
the
in her
towers.
fur-trimmed coat, and I'm like, are you cold? Are you hot? Does that matter because you command the power of the elementals? Like, Lisa's traditional
Our
Alamigan wear is
advance
very
party
breezy.
Took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that
Oh,
sort of
good
thing
answer. Let's go
before,
with
and
the
we were
magic
able to
argument.
restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter
Well,
of letting the
I
corpses
think
do
it's
their
probably considering the salt
saying
and
they
even though
were
they're honest, it's probably low
tempered?
humidity.
It's true. Probably very dry no matter what.
work. Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything
Though, obviously,
they
if
could.
it's, like, they are up
It
in the
seems
mountains,
that
if
just
it's,
as
like,
they were getting close to the tower,
kind of like
they heard an
American
ear-splitting
Southwest, for
roar.
instance,
And that was the last
that
thing
still
they
gets pretty
remembered.
chilly at night.
I think Axe once referred or compared it to like Tibetan mountains.
I think it is supposed to be a model
maybe.
of some parts of Tibet. It's hard to tell. There are, like, in Central Asia and like northwestern China. Sorry, I had to remember my east and my west for a second. Like up near the Gobi and stuff is also like right next to the Himalayas. So that could definitely be a geographical model. I feel like a lot of the aesthetics of Alamigo are kind of like Indian subcontinent themed.
Mm-hmm.
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked. Glory be to Garlemald.
It's true, that is a weird one. God, these teacups look huge.
The Tempered have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the
I
condition.
don't know if it calls into question everything we know, or NJ. We know that you can make primals out of just about anything with just enough crystals and belief.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania.
It sounds like someone just collected a bunch of critical
were able to
stars.
intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their
No,
captors.
I think that's a controller speaker chime.
Each
We're
of
lucky.
whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
Is it odd in here?
Yeah, was it not?
So the Empire is the common
Somebody
thread.
had like a big like ting sound.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma. The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed.
I
Dealing
have
with the threat of the towers must
already
come
logged
first.
off though. Should I leave the call lucky since I'm not playing 14?
Nah, it's fine.
Given the nature
low
of the
energy,
enemy
I guess.
and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable
It's not like
candidates
I'm playing
to aid
that
in
much
this
with
task.
either.
But I am confident in my choice.
You to be a hypocrite?
What?
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
Hey, Fordrola, I see we found you a shirt and some pants to wear.
We are glad to put our gifts to use,
And a lot of
Commander.
pouches. Did you pick the
You
pouches?
never have enough pouches.
It's true. They're good pouches.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing. You two, make ready and join your escort.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
Yes, your proverbial hat, because you don't wear a hat.
So you know, I've already gone through all the formalities at the Rising Stones. Made sure to inform Jamolver and Vmar at Ralga's Reach as well.
Arenvold, I admire your enthusiasm, but this is far more dangerous than anything you have done before.
I know the risks. And I also know what's in store if we don't stop Fandaniel from carrying out his plan. With this power of mine, I can make a difference. If I stood idly by, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
I should probably figure out what crops to plant next.
Corn.
And you, Fiona? Is this what you want?
Gentlemen, behold.
Corn.
Is it going to be space corn that Terminids can hide in?
Oh, what a lovely bunch of crops. Charger!
It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Don't pretend. We both know Commander Eldin gave you a chance to refuse. And you didn't.
Base corn.
It feeds Super Earth. God, now I'm thinking of Psychopaths. I forgot the name for a second. Hyper Oats.
So the Empire's finished, is it?
Back
But that's
when
what you were saying.
Super Australia was invaded by the
Great
Super
and
Emus.
glorious Garlemald slit its own throat.
Would it be the Meg Emus?
And now,
No,
from out of
it's
its
gonna be all
twitching carcass
Super.
crawls the Telophoroi with bloody Xenos at its head. I fought for Garlemald. Killed for Garlemald. What was I part of? I need to know. Whatever it is, I need to know.
Very well. If your hearts are set on this, I shall not stand in your way.
Alpha was like a step away from being like, okay, I've packed your bags.
If you finished with your touching display of camaraderie,
Here's your lunch
I have a
boxes.
question. Which tower are you planning to investigate exactly?
I've prepared sandwiches. A lovely example of my favorite time at Studium. I've also included a lovely sketch.
The sandwiches have your face
Well,
on them.
the one in
that way you know
Diabani
who's
is
the
said to be
who's.
tightly guarded.
We make
It's
Alpha
patrol
more
after
and more
patrol out
posh.
there, apparently.
Next thing you know, he's drawing
We'd be
latte
spotted
art
before we got anywhere near it.
and playing.
Oh, I could totally see
Water
it. I could
polo.
see him doing latte. I could see him doing latte art.
Which is why we've set our sights on the
And
one
then
in
Alicea's
Diabani
just like
instead.
coffee.
There shouldn't
black.
be anything like as many Imperials to worry about down there.
Like my soul.
Even so, I doubt the local Amalja will look kindly on it if they catch you sneaking around in their territory.
Fordola and I had a chance to learn the lie of the land in our previous forays there. We might still find trouble, but at least we won't lose our way. Well, we'd best not keep them waiting any longer.
Mayhap when all of this is over, we could take another trip to Loxeld. I would have you know I've become a rather capable swimmer since our last
Doubt.
visit.
Ha! I'll believe that when I see it.
You can tell Lucky's
To be
locked in
fair,
fierce
getting into
combat
deep
and
water does seem to be a Scion's
Rebirth.
lot in life.
Much punchy sound, very crunchily.
God damn you, Architect. I just looked over at chat. On the Discord.
Discord is like a chat.
It means a lot, you know. You coming with me.
I'll still owe you for saving my skin, don't I?
Seeing this reminds me, I
Can't
need
return
to
the
go
favour if I'm not
do
there.
job quests. Oh, role quests.
Sorry, my brain's trying to think of can I mash up.
I dare
job
say
and
you'll
role
get your
quests
chance
together?
before long.
Rob
That Van Daniel
quests,
sounds like a tricky customer.
Joel
Too much
quests.
for the
Joel
likes of me, anyway.
quests.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Insert fish here.
spinning fish.
But we both know I'd just be another soldier if it weren't for my gift. And I need to be a damn sight more than that given what's coming. I realise I can't hold a candle to a hero like the Warrior of Light or Alphino, for that matter. He might look like he's 12, but he's seen more action than most people see in a lifetime.
Oh shit.
No, the fact is I'm nothing like them, and maybe I never will be. But I'll be damned if I don't try. They're counting on me. On us.
That's being uploaded.
So let's give it our all.
Just remember your push-ups, your sit-ups, and plenty of juice are involved.
I just can't get my knee kicked.
I recommend boiled eggs. It's a wonder for your long-term growth.
As shown to us by
It is not one
wonderful,
for
good old
conviction,
Rubber
that much is
Ross,
certain.
just eat many
So let us
boiled
have faith in
eggs.
him and Fordola both. While they see to the towers, I would attend to another task. Chasing down this lunar Bahamut.
Hold it up and I'm getting your phone call.
Bloody thing. Can you hear me? It's Tataru. I'm happy to say we've managed to find SD.
Why do I imagine Tataru using the link pearl like an old person using a cell phone? Hello? Is this thing on?
Do I have the right
I'm
number?
Sorry to say, he went running off again the moment we told him about Bahamut.
It doesn't work considering the
He did
physical design of the link pearl, but I
something
also imagine her as
about
the
heading to
person with the
Ishgard.
old cord.
So if you're
one's
quick,
pacing
you
and
might
getting
still be
tangled.
able to catch him.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine that the classic fucking like 80s and 90s movie thing of, you know, people sitting on the bed with the corded phone playing with the cord. You trip. That's right. Kids at home, younger viewers, if you're out there, phones used to have cords. You had to plug them
Even
into
if
the
we set out
wall
this instant,
and into the
he may already
receiver.
have left by the time we arrive. Have her send the bonanza to Ishgard. It may prove useful should we need to give
I hate
chase.
that they bond, like they get like when those cords get old enough they just clump up in the most annoying ways.
Gladly. I'll see
I mean,
to
that's
it
just
as soon as
everything
Kyle
is
and
just
I
wear
get
and
back
tear.
to the Rising Stone.
I literally had to get a new
Good
cord
luck.
for my PS5 controllers because the last one like finally started giving out the like area of the cord around the plug that goes into the controller. The actual USB-C port is like the plastic cracked and is like, you know, starting to slough off and the wires are getting exposed and it's like, yep, that's the end of that cord.
I fondly remember
While you go off on your dragoon
anytime I go to my
Urianger and I will
grandparents'
return to
place when I was
headquarters.
younger and
We have
they'd
much
have the
to say
rotary
about
phone, I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, rotary phones are fun. I can't imagine trying to use them in normal life because it's just like so long. Like, imagine you fuck up like the rotary number, right? You dial like one too far and reset it. You're just like, ah, shit. I gotta start all over
Right.
again. But they're aesthetically pleasing.
I wish you every success in your search for our elusive friend. May we all meet again ere long.
In the live stream chat being like, yes, I remember dial-up internet where you couldn't take phone calls and be online at the same time. I remember having to like clear it with my parents to play old school RuneScape.
And I remember I would like wake up at like 1 a.m., like sneak out into the kitchen, switch the fucking my fucking internet, the phone line to my internet line, go back and just do all my internet shenaniganery. Mostly reading erotic fan fiction, but you know.
Well, what else you
I remember spending several like minutes to an hour waiting for the internet to download the entirety of a single episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series.
Oh yeah, I mean, speaking of, it's kind of timely today because it was somewhat surprisingly announced through Variety of all things that Warner Brothers is officially closing down Rooster Teeth. They're pulling the plug. But I remember trying to watch old Red vs. Blue. You know, they were some of the first guys to do that. You know, back in the day, and you had to just fucking download the video file because in-browser video players just weren't common. That weren't like Flash-based, you know. Flash animation's a whole other thing that's also basically dead.
Ye old Newgrounds days of Flash animations.
Luckily, Newgrounds at least still exists, and they've still got stuff. It's just most of their stuff, I assume, is like Unity-based these days. That was something that almost got killed off just through its own executives' incompetence, but they walked that back.
I'm gonna go back to laying down. You guys have a good day.
Yep.
Night, X.
Take care, dude.
Thanks.
It's funny. Axe says this just as I was about to say, you know, it's only been 2 hours, but I'm feeling sweepy.
So eepy.
It's probably because my sleep schedule is a little goofed up. I'm like not quite staying up super late, but I am like awake and active later rather than sitting in bed to play more games. And also, I'm like, when I wake up, I'm like, cool, time to get out of bed and play more video games. Okay, to the airship landing. Just stumble through these weird screens we have around the table. Closer.
Oh. Sorry. Accidentally clipped my toe against one of the legs of the desk table.
I might need a guide to see if I miss some of these fucking books, because I got some weird ass fucking jumps.
Enjoy, Omega.
No sign of him. Not that I've ever met him before, but the way Alphino goes on about him, I'm fairly sure I could pick him out in a crowd.
Speaking of which, it does seem awfully quiet. If the erstwhile Azure Dragoon had returned to Ishgard, would it not be a source of general excitement?
I mean, I'm constantly in Ishgard.
First the Scion's Coinkeeper, and now you. I'm beginning to think these meetings are more than mere coincidence. Not that I'm complaining. It's been too long.
Too long?
You look an ilm taller and twice as rugged. It suits you, Alphino.
Hey, Estinian, I hope you like having bones.
Quieter, though.
Things said moments before
Have you been
disaster.
giving him lessons on how to be the strong, silent type?
The dramatic zoom.
I am not Alphino! If If the two
All
of
it
you
was
are such
missing was
firm
like the
friends,
horror, like
perhaps you should remember what he
sting
looks
from
like.
Hildebrand.
And what do you mean, rugged?
Yeah.
Ugh! Had my brother mentioned what an oaf you are, I'd never have bothered looking for you in the first place.
Estinian Wormblood, the Azure Dragoon. He who fought and felled the dread worm Nidhogg at the Warrior of Light's side. To think the day would come when I should see this living legend with my own eyes.
Oh no. You can't go from Alistair's about to ruin this man's whole career to fucking shiny anime eyes, Grahatia. You can't do this to me.
They knew what they were doing.
Would someone mind explaining what?
I don't know, Estinian.
Is everything all right? I thought I heard Alize shouting.
He's never met these two.
Estinian! It's been too long.
See, you are good friends. Ugh. Gonna start getting laugh tears.
No, it's quite understandable. That was hardly the first time we've been confused for one another. Nor, I suspect, will it be the last.
You guys really need to figure out some way to put your color coordination on the front of your hair, not the back.
Well, I, for one, will not be making that mistake again. What I will say, for the second time today, is that you've grown. Inside and out.
Yeah, Estinian
I can
talking
tell.
to Alice. Bold words for a man in ankle-biting distance.
One can't remain a spoiled little lordling forever, you know.
These are the threats you receive when you talk down to a Lalafell.
At least someone's having a good time. You know, when we were growing up, Alphino would never
It is kind of
befriend
funny
other
when
boys because
Alice
he
looks at you and
couldn't
goes,
stand the thought of
huh,
not being
Alphino
in
has
charge.
2 older male
But
figures
maybe
in his
that's
life.
changed. He seems just as happy around
Don't wor-
Estinian as he does Arenvald.
Don't worry, Alice has the Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
Well, I think Alphino has experienced some character growth and development, but also I strongly suspect he had some stuff going on with, you know. Oh god, there's some great dialogue options here. I'll say talk with people rather than at them, because that I think something he had to get over.
I wouldn't be so sure. He still loves nothing better than the sound of his own
It's
voice.
what I chose. It's very appropriate.
No rest for the righteous, eh? Speaking of which, I was just on my way to borrow an airship to take me to Aziz La.
Aziz La? How could I forget? The dragon with whom Bahamut shared the deepest of bonds.
That's one way to put it, Alphino.
Aye, Tiamat, his mate. Even now, she remains imprisoned on Aziz
Oh
La,
yeah, we just kind of left her
though
to chill.
remorse binds her faster than any shackle.
She's still there.
I mean, I think she told us not to bother letting her out, but it has been a long time. To be fair, there was a lot of things going on.
Can you just imagine, Tiamat, new Bahamut
As
just
the one who
dropped.
first summoned Bahamut, you believe she may be able to shine some
Yo,
light on
Tiamat,
his
new
limited
limited edition
information.
Bahamut just dropped. What do you think of his Riz? Tiamat, this Bahamut's Jordans are fake.
What were you gonna say, Lucky?
I was just gonna comment on the Tiamat stuff.
Might I suggest
Hey,
that we
go
make the journey
ahead.
to Aziz La together?
I
I'm
forgot
not
what
sure
it was.
if Tataru mentioned this.
I
you're
remember
probably
you
gonna
were-
say it
Ship of our own
seriously
now.
about like she wouldn't care because it's not, you know, the real Bahamut. Sounded like
Probably
it.
something to that effect.
Yeah.
I do
But yes, no.
remember. Oh, sorry.
I see no,
No, go
reason
on.
why not.
When
Assuming
I
your
was with
sister
you
can
while you
bear
were
the thought of sharing
going through
deck
these quests, you had your first immediate thought upon seeing Luna Bahamut was, "Give me my Tiamat. She needs to see this. This imposter." Like you were, I could.
Oh, I was so mad. That's right.
I couldn't even see you, but I could just tell that you were vibrating in your chair. Like,
Be my
I
guest.
must tell her.
But confuse me with Alphino again, and I'll throw you overboard.
Well, I'm hoping for the fucking next expansion after Dawn Trail, we do finally get to go to Space Australia, Mercidia.
I don't know who he thinks he is, but he's nothing like Alphino painted him to be.
Like looking at
will
the fucking
admit,
map,
he is
yeah,
not
no,
exactly as I
fucking 14's
imagined
doing
him
this
either.
really weird thing
Based
where
on
they're
what I
just
had read
making
of
the
him,
Earth
I
just, you know,
think I was expecting
wiggling the
someone a
fucking
little less
lines
blunt?
a bit. A little wild.
I mean, it is kind of funny because, like, from where I think Mercidia is on the map, it's like due south of Eorzea.
Yeah, Australia.
Well, yeah, but Eorzea, most of the Eorzean cultures feel kind of European inspired. Because obviously they're the other way around. But
Oh my god, I just had a thought. Sorry.
What?
All the Mercidian dragons are not actually Australian. They're just insanely Maori and Kiwi. Just the biggest New Zealanders.
Oh my god.
You walk up, like similar to the Vanu that some dragonkin are doing the fucking haka at you.
I'm just imagining the level 100 plus sheep.
Honestly, I think it would make sense because Mercidia is probably supposed to be one of the harshest places in the fucking world.
Sorry, Lucky. I've been seeing a lot of Twitter about the new Akari they released for new Blue Archive.
Yeah.
And just she pulls away from the car she drives in on, her steering wheel in hands, like I think it's broke, and then blows up.
She is wild.
It's just got that kind of energy I enjoy, which is, I'm here to help. Oh no! Explosion. I'm holding off for right now because it's probably gonna suck up all my CPU and GPU, but I'll probably jump onto a Helldivers after the stream.
I may or may not do the same. See what's up, what people are doing.
Drive up to Tiamat in a flying car.
Yes, correct.
Yo, T-Matt, check this shit out.
Hey, Tiamat, how's things?
Get in, loser. We're gonna fight Luna Bahamut.
Sorry, I forgot the destination was too far away. Ooh. Wow, going way back for the music cues. Good use.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
Ooh. Sorry, I just checked Twitter and saw what Ancient Gear Dragon's effect is.
Yes, because I retweeted it.
It's a weird one. Not that bad. It was me, Love. I was the one who retweeted it.
Yeah. As I'm looking at it on Twitter right now. Not necessarily because I was checking my Twitter updates. I was actually leaning forward to stretch a little. Because we're in the climate shift again now here, so we're rapidly leaving winter, and now we're in the weird space where like it's not like super hot during the day, but it's cool enough at night that the air conditioning doesn't kick on, so my room is a little hot and stuffy because I've got all these fucking electronics blitzing out in here. So I'll have to crack a window open probably and stream, let some of the heat out.
I'm hoping that now, since we're in autumn technically over here now, it should be getting cooler.
Yeah. Northern Hemisphere's about to hit spring, so.
I look forward to be able to wear just lots of big clothes again.
Big green threads.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Hey kids, did you remember to do Binding Coil of Bahamut? I know I did.
I remember reading somewhere that someone just called Binding Coil required reading.
I mean, that's kind of what it feels like. It is important, but it's also weird because there's a reason why we've discussed before. There's a reason why it's not in like the normal raid roulette.
Try a near traditional raid system. Nah.
I mean, it's not even. I mean, it is more traditional, but it is funny because like I've been rewatching some old Barney Beekeeper videos about like classic WoW, and like WoW raids are huge. If people don't know, like some of their old school raids are designed for like 20 to 40 people total as like a large group. So like over even how many we get in an alliance raid.
I remember also hearing that with WoW, like it isn't something you queue up. You gotta wait for like the right day and time or conditions for the raid, and if you die, that's it. It's over.
Yeah, they have.
So Eureka?
Your children's pain means
Well,
nothing
worse.
to them. They laugh at your kind suffering.
No, basically it's kind of like how the loot works for the current round of raids in 14. But instead of just you can only get one drop a week, you can only go to the raid one time a week. And if you fully wipe, you're done. Like if you leave, you're out. That's at least how I think some of the stuff in Clat. Like they talk about having a weekly lockout, and it's like, damn, yeah, no wonder there is like this kind of try-hard toxicity to WoW, because the game is designed to you can only do this once, so you got to be real about it. Whereas like in 14, it's just like, oh, we wiped, fuck it, we go again. We can just go again.
Yep.
But tears will not right this
Whoa.
wrong.
Lone stacks
Nor
be
will
upon ye.
lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
Son of a bitch. Apparently Red 13 is the first fucking relationship that I max out.
Funny.
Dog.
Not entirely sure how, but I guess Cosmo Canyon is very
befitting
him-centric.
a great worm.
When I played Persona 4, I'm pretty sure I maxed the Fox first.
We came here.
Well,
I mean,
Fox
why
is
wouldn't
pretty
you?
useful.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Consort of Bahamut. Mother of the dragons of Mericidia.
Alright, I am officially done
What
with
she
Cosmo
intends to
Canyon.
do
Yay,
about the
fuck this
crimes
place.
committed against her
Well,
children.
not fuck this place, but fuck its navigation, fuck its minigames.
Still didn't use taunt.
It was kind of effective.
Oh, we'll probably provoke no taunt.
Estinian, you know, now like her fucking half brother now, kind of. Yeah, I just carry around a spear made from your dead brother. We kind of bonded.
It's okay.
Like,
It's his fault. He plugged his eyes into my shoulders. It was real gross.
And then the Warrior of Light is like the quarter sibling.
You two were
Thanks
exposed
to the
his
eyes or
influence.
whatever.
No,
But
you
you
just got
are
a little
yet in
bit of sip.
possession of
But
your own will.
Tiamat
Is
straight up didn't
testament to the
say, "Oh,
indomitable
hey,
strength
it's
of your
Dad's
soul."
friend." So you're like you're like weird aunt or uncle.
Yeah, the family friend, aunt or uncle. Good old Midgardsormr.
But were you to meet with Bahamut again,
Grandpa.
You
It's a shame
feel
we don't
he
have
would
him with
succumb.
us anymore. He's
I
gone
know,
to sleep.
it makes me sad.
He has to do a
Genuinely
big
makes me sad. I'm like, no. Well, to be fair, I like you just of the opinion you can always use more dragons in your life. So I was
Especially
so hyper-
one who will like show up and be like, "Nah, man, this guy's cooler than you, world-ending robot man."
Foolish space robot. The Warrior of Light is really cool. They have sick ups. Wait till you see this shit.
Man, I remember how excited but also insulted I was when like Omega makes you fight like a recreation of Midgardsormr in its prime.
Yeah, Golden
Like-
Midgardsormr.
I'm like, yeah, this is great, but also fuck you for making me fight the guy you
On the
just
matter of
caused to go back to
Bahamut's
sleep.
influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance.
Oh yeah, no, Sid's definitely the fucking
If
big
you're
fast
afraid of
travel.
being
You can go
enthralled,
fucking
don't be.
everywhere.
We have
Bill's
a cure.
Ranch, Gabe's Ranch,
And
Under
while we've
Junon,
never
Coastal
tried
del
it on
Sol,
one such
Coral
as
Airstrip,
you,
Gongaga
its
Airstrip,
basic
Cosmo
principles
Canyon
are
Airstrip,
universal.
and Maple Airstrip. Costs 300 gil a pop.
Okay, so it's still the same cost as like doing it from like the ferry and Costa del Sol. It's just he is a different way you can do that network. Nice.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about cost. I have 133,000 gil.
That is something that I think I feel better about in Rebirth is money. Like, they throw so much free materia at me that even though every store carries, like, one of everything, I don't feel the need to buy it. And, like, almost every weapon I've been able to find a copy of in a store later, but I found the version in the wild first, you know?
Yeah, no, I think I've probably missed a couple.
You know what's the one thing I hate the most when I play some games? I'm like, okay, I've
There
stocked
is
up
no
on
future
items
for
and
those bound
equipment.
to the past.
I'm good to go. And the first chest I see when I leave the town has the
That
sword
you
that I
committed
just
a
spent
terrible
money
sin,
on.
I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We
did I
offer you
not
that chance.
fucking-
Take it, or you
That's
will
why I do
forever
appreciate
remain a
that, even
prisoner,
though
not
Tiamat
of these
is
cruel
technically
shackles,
tempered. She's
but
still
of your
got her
own
wits
guilt.
about her.
Yeah, they talked about that like, she felt the influence of the Primal, but also because she is, you know, one of Midgardsormr's, you know, original brood, and she's just like, yeah, nah, I'm not any different, actually. Fuck you.
Midgardsormr's first brood be built different.
I mean, I don't think we talked about it a lot when it came up during those raids, but fucking Midgardsormr is from space. He's a space dragon. He's a
Yeah.
literal fucking alien. He sailed
of them
across
are
the Sea of
aliens.
Stars to be like, hey, I gotta get away from this weird robot. This guy sucks. I gotta get out of here.
So both he and the eggs were exposed to whatever weirdness of space was there.
They came from outer space.
Some astral and some umbral shit. I do also love
Midgardsormr
that
and his Dragon Balls.
it is kind of like that. I also do want to say it is pretty neat that Omega Weapons like,
here we go.
backstory is like he's a fucking like a classic sci-fi story, like a literal like Grey Goo type weapon, and it's like hey, buddy, your creators are probably long dead. Your war is over. Sucks to suck, my guy. And he's just like, fuck you. I'm going to become a very hot boss fight now.
No, I must continue to evolve, be better, be stronger, annihilate things. What's that? You defy all logic and continue to defeat me? Illogical. I think I mentioned it, but I remember we did the. We haven't touched the not the extreme, the not Unreal, the legendary version.
Is it Unreal?
So I think it's called Unreal. Also, side note, I kind of do. I know a lot of people love it, but I kind of hate Queen's Blood and the fact that if you lose the fucking center, it's just game over. Just quit.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the tactic placement's a little rough. I at least like that the game doesn't penalize you for just. I know you have a mulligan for your hand, but also you can just mulligan the whole match. I can just be like, that matchup sucked. Let me try that again. I'm confident in my deck, but I bricked Loth.
Don't say that to me. It hurts. Also, you're pulling a fucking Prince of Persia. Like, no, wait, that's not how the story went.
I mean, it feels like that sometimes because you have unlimited. I appreciate the unlimited retries in the minigame, but sometimes it feels like that's the only way to go. Is just like, wow, this NPC has just completely cooked their entire like special combo.
Nah, Lucky, I'm not sure how aware you are, but whenever we played any Yu-Gi-Oh, if it's on stream or being recorded, my luck is awful. Any luck I had goes right down the drain.
Yeah, I don't know if it originates in Yu-Gi-Oh, but I assume it might also be true in other card games. But the phrase bricking is saying that, you know, your hand is full of bricks. Is those cards are so useless they would be better if you were holding literal cinder blocks.
Oh, I have to restart again.
Oh no.
Well, I'm not getting the cards I need. Oh, this is good. Like, this is the thing. Like, I have to play, like, slowly and defensively and force the fucking opponent to put down a card so I can start taking territory. It's basically, it's whoever starts taking territory first, you basically start, that's what, excuse me, allows you to get the other hand, because then once you put them on the back foot, you can just press that advantage.
Yeah, but
if you don't got that, though,
you gotta be careful about overextending, because I've done that before.
Yeah.
It's a pretty simple back and forth, but it can get kind of frustrating when you're like, especially because much like Triple Triad, you don't know what your opponent's deck is, so you do not necessarily know what fucking moves they've got.
Oh boy, they got some moves.
Omega, watching more of MBT's content and his reaction to SEMO, I am just honestly convinced Axe is just an off-brand fucking SEMO at this point in our prog series when we did it.
Yeah, he just had the magic singleton luck. It happens.
I remember the card destruction from a few weeks ago.
Yeah. All right, Yep. All right, I think I got this victory now. Oh wait. Oh, that was a powerful move. But joke's on you, I have mixed armor.
It's a great
Anytime
card.
you destroy his card, he just gets stronger.
It's a great card.
This is like literally my favorite card.
I'm glad that so far Fat Chocobo has stayed consistently good in my deck, because it's just got it's a fucking 5-power card that has like big areas of territory it can create, so it's just usually good. He's just usually a good boy.
I don't use Fat Chocobo. I usually use Chocobo and Moogle.
That's also that's a 1-rank card that's really good. Yeah, I like that guy as well. I tried to use Shiva for a little bit, but
oh god, it's so random.
Yeah, Shiva in-game randomly places 3 ice tokens on territory you can control, which if you only have 3 squares just ruins your whole play because you dead end. And also, it's random, so, like, even if you've got a lot of squares, it can be. It's just kind of chaotic, so I just stopped using her, because it's like, this isn't consistent. Titan, very good. Titan's a good boy.
Damn, this guy... Yeah. No,
Midgar Summer,
Titan
very
and,
good.
yeah, Titan and Midgar Summer are good. Also, I get a lot of use out of Archdragon.
Yeah, the guy who just deletes the thing in front of it, basically, because it's like -3. Yeah, I use that one a decent amount, too. I recently got the Posh Chocobo card, and I've been using it a little for that extra score. But there's a lot.
I realize I have I have 21 points in a single lane. Okay, me, calm down.
Yeah,
just like, no.
More.
You can fucking, because the way Queen's Blood works is if you don't have the most in the row, you don't get the score at all. So like, if you get all control of all 3 lanes, you can run that fucking score up. You can embarrass some people. I got like a 42 to zip once.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, I think I just got a 44 to zip. 36 points is in a single fucking lane. Jesus me.
Nice.
No, I do enjoy Queen's Blood. It's just like, but like I said, if you just the fucking as the fucking points went up. It's just sometimes I'm just like, yeah, nope. I been bamboozled.
I assume that's why they coded it to have the quick reset, because it's like...
Oh, fuck, that's right. I beat the special player. Now I'm getting more dark card battle scenes.
Yes, the Queen's Blood has a sub-story that is just Yu-Gi-Oh!, funnily enough. But I do think that's why they programmed it to have that unlimited reloads, because just... They understood after testing, like... There are going to be some games where you're just going to absolutely be fucked. Like, you're going to draw a hand of 5 cards, you're going to think they're good, but your opponent is going to, like, draw the equivalent of their fucking Exodia, and it's like, it's already over, and you just don't even know it. And so they got to be like, nah, you can reset. Hell, even the tournament
like
side
Carmilla
quest is like, you can retry. What was that, Lucky?
Oh, I think I've seen the Forbidden card, and it looks like some sort of Carmilla or something.
That could be interesting. I find it very interesting that the I've having just gotten a gold saucer and looking at spending GP. It's like you can acquire special Queen's Blood cards themed to the different circles. Like in the hotel, you can get the spooky upside down desk guy as a card. So it's a lot like the Manderville gold saucer, but different.
I think I'll go hang out in Gold Saucer for a little bit. Go check and see if I missed some shit here.
Not mind me, Sphinxes. Just trying to get some of this quest shit done before we call it a day.
Cube!
Oh, hey, I got my own node. I got my ball. It's down there. This was like a miniature version of my ball. Hey, what's up, glamorous node? Oof.
Oh, okay. Its name is Shadowblood Queen.
Well, it is called Queen's Blood for a reason. Also, yes, I love that maintenance note is like, regular dragon maintenance was scheduled for 2020 years ago.
fucking Dust Bowl is a hive of scum and villainy, but it's a decent vibe overall. I like it better than the fucking village. They have this fucking band here of like, oh god, what is their name? What is their name? They have a name down here. What is this? The Hotel Men. It's a bunch of people in like fucking zombie makeup and fucking hotel services, like just performing down to the Dust Bowl, and I love it.
Nice.
So what? All right, let me go.
I love how just committed Gold Saucer is to the bit. Like the points lady was out in the hotel, but when you get back, she's like, "I was bitten by a zombie recently, so make sure to spend your points, because I don't think I've got a lot of time left." Just like, damn, lady, way to sell it. Also, that fucking concierge, he's still upside down. What do you think he does to avoid fucking passing out? Like, does he have the elemental materia on gravity in his armor slot so he doesn't take G-force damage?
Just has float cast on him.
He just has float constantly, yeah.
Let's go to the Gold Saucer. The others went to go have fun.
Use my name.
Oh, sorry about that.
It's all good.
My phone started going off. I'm like, no, mute quickly.
A system update is required.
I'm going through that bullshit at work.
I don't know, I'm gonna punch it. I like how Stydian's like, I get this.
You know what's funny? Technically, with Stydian and good old Sudoku, you've now got two guys who have been like, I don't like hanging around movers. Let's just stop punching shit.
God, that's the cameo I need to see. I need to see Sudoku and Stydian hanging out.
Oh,
they would get along so well, but act like they don't. Just be standing in a dark corner, arms folded.
I can't remember her name, but the girl in the Dark Knight questline would just be like, "Oh god, now there's two of them."
No, definitely.
Why am I the voice of reason?
RL or something.
I like how the Alligans not only have the advanced like information network to have like fucking wireless system updates, but they also have pre-programmed their nodes to tell when the users are mad at them and to start placating them.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't actually have enough for the Sky Wheel. Very well. I'm gonna go shoot nerds in space.
Can you imagine going to Coils of Bahamut and the ADS is like, activating customer service mode.
And that's when it fucking wipes you? Ugh, yeah. We then proceeded to wipe for 3 days. I really hope Ruby Raptor makes another 14 video for Dawn Trail.
Sorry, I'm just in my head. I just saw like in a wall somewhere in Coils of Bahamut. It's just Employee of the Year, and it's just a fucking Dark Matter Pelican.
That is not a pelican. Guys, the pelican it found me?
The Phoenix.
I'm perishing?
Help?
That's one that I took from one of the 14 videos that is also entered our parlance. It's like me saying the big boy is like perishing. It just flows so well.
I mean, I think like every other mission in Helldiver, someone goes, "We gotta get out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not helped by the fact that like Helldivers 2 also briefly took over Rubix's brain, and like I'm pretty sure those guys said we got to get out of here in Helldivers at some point.
I have not actually seen that video. I probably should at some point.
He's got a couple.
There's three.
If we queue up some stuff.
One being a video essay.
Yeah, and also he streamed it for like 3 hours. Also, like I said, he and his crew really got into Helldivers 2.
Well, I remember. I think like fucking Jay was like Helldivers 2's strongest soldier when it got announced.
Yeah, he literally spearheaded his Arma group to make a Helldivers mod and do a Helldivers mission because he didn't think Helldivers 2 was gonna come out, and then it got announced like the same week that video got released. And then he was like, hell yeah!
I have a feeling that video is now going to be thrown onto the next watch list. So we can see Arma 3 Helldivers and how crazy that's going to be.
It was hilarious.
I mean, it
remember
works,
that video.
It works a lot like you'd expect Helldivers to work, but with, like, you know, Arma level, like, 30, 40, etc. players. They also have the thing where their fucking Eagle airstrikes, like, one of the bombs always went out of its way to team kill. Not by design, but just because Arma is jank. I remember the segment where they dropped an auto sentry, which I think had to be like manually controlled by a Zeus, but that was like the video footage edited to it just shooting guys down, and it has the kill, liberate, kill, liberate. And I'm like, after playing Helldivers 2, I'm like, yeah, that's how turrets work. They are not here for your safety. They are here to kill.
In case you haven't done so, daily reset for FGO has happened.
Time to get your... I think this might be the last Arjuna message for Ticket in a Teapot. Or is that actually
Also,
the last one's a Bond Grail?
I shared this with you all in Crow General because I love this.
What a great welcome, Matt. For people at home, I will not describe this image to you, but just know that this welcome mat says, just so you know, there's like a lot of dogs in here.
You are being liberated, please do not resist. Yep.
Oh, that reminds me, I found some like Helldivers meme compilations last night. I should dump some of those videos into games. I've seen several iterations of the footage from the Iron Giant, which is like the general being like, that nuke is targeted to the Giant's current position, Mansley. Where's the Giant? But it's like, where's the Bile Titan? And he flips over and the Bile Titan's in the background.
But also, I just realized we're going to have to be more careful with our railgun shots. We can't just take out a Bile Titan with 2 shots to the face on safe mode.
I mean, the face might still work.
Unsafe mode? Unsafe mode might still work, but I was also shooting it on safe mode.
Oh, okay, I understand. So you're the reason why they did this update. I have never willingly fired a railgun in safe mode.
Same.
I don't trust myself to not hold it down.
That's fair. You have a little lag sometimes, but yeah, no. Headshots should still work. I've talked about this.
Safe mode?
Oh yes, no. The railgun has a safe setting, which is capped. Unsafe mode is uncapped, and if you hold it down all the way, you fucking die.
Yeah.
I think setting it to unsafe is the meta because it's more damage, but they also like nerfed safe mode because apparently some people were just taking their safe mode shots and going home.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Lucky, I need to share this with you. In Crow General.
Finding Quetzalcoatl here.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Oh, that's cute.
And it's specifically young Garuga, the crazy one.
This is the monster lore I need.
Just look at those fuckers walking in there.
Oh!
Sorry, going through my likes, because I remember I did like some Helldivers memes, but going through and just finding so many memes and lewd art.
back to Tiamat. Alright, let's break Tiamat out of
All right,
jail.
you should not be able to fly out on my fucking limit break. Fuck you.
Oh, that's horseshit.
Yeah, no, I did my little break, and Quetzalcoatl was just jumping into the air, so I just did it to fucking empty air, and nothing happened. I'm just like, you son of a bitch.
Weak. Alright, well, let's bust
Infinity's
Tiamat out.
End.
Let's bust Tiamat out of jail, and then that'll be the end of the stream, probably.
Good place to stop.
We've seen what the vibe is, you know, the lead up. And also, like, I wasn't really expecting, but it was a thing that, like, I was gonna fucking whiff this car and the collab if I did not do it on stream, because I was absolutely not gonna remember to log in and do it another time. But I don't think I was expecting that to take a full-blown hour.
God, I do not have the fucking reaction time to deal with some of these attacks. I really don't.
That kind of thinking and the fact that I also understand that so well is one of the reasons I don't think I can be very good at fighting games. Like, what's that frame perfect nonsense? Nah, can't.
I remember being
Can't do
introduced
it,
to
man.
the concept of a just guard in Soul Calibur 2, and I feel like I've never done one on purpose. Which is like the like perfect frame, you know, frame perfect guard parry type stuff, and I'm just like, yeah, I've never been able to intentionally do one of those.
Oh wait, here you go, Lucky. I think you'd appreciate this one a lot.
I've been playing. That's right, I played Soul Calibur 2 back in the day.
Oh, Hex Maniac.
It's not safe for work.
Nope.
She is not forklift certified.
As Legend Z, I wonder if they're gonna show us the origins of this one.
Oh, the that thing of you are not the one. That random horror segment.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this popular Hexmania came from that game. That generation.
Oh yeah, she did.
I have seen many a thin book featuring her.
And for good reason.
Oh yeah, this is the other thing I don't like about this. You don't guard until after you finish your attack, so if you see the attack sparring up, it's just like, nope, you're gonna get hit.
Oh yeah, there are sentient trees in Mercidia, aren't there? Or were?
Yep. And then the Alligans came along.
Yeah, because Sephiroth is their primal.
If they teleported before... Ooh! I wasted my synergy attack, synergy ability because it teleported away. They get to do fucking whatever they want when I'm doing moves. I get fucking sneezed on, and I'm wiggling for like 3 seconds so they can hit me again.
When the enemies have armor, but you don't.
It's not necessarily armor, it's just enemies have a lot more freedom of movement than you do in Rebirth. I think they nerfed the dodge rolls as well, so like, enemies can do some real funky movement shit. Like go underground, or fly high in the air, or teleport.
Or just phase through reality, so it's just dodge, 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 dodge.
At least if enemies are... I mean, it's annoying, but at least if enemies are dodging normal attacks, you know that there's, like, a specific gimmick to that, usually. There's a thing they want you to do.
But the thing is, that thing will require you to do ATB bar, and if you don't have can't hit them, you can't get any fucking ATB bar!
This is still, I think, a like, fundamental, like, tension point of the game, of, like, well, you need to hit things to build ATB normally. You like, generate so little when you're just not doing anything.
Like, I think they've done a pretty good thing on helping with your party members' ATB, like with the synergy skills and stuff, and the auto ability stuff. Yeah, you can just build stuff up pretty good, but you still have to hit things. Oh, I got these 6-person belts. Pecking order. Alright, check my book situation here. You having a giggle there, mate?
Yeah, it's that time of the night where I'm just looking through all my likes on Twitter and sharing the good ones.
This is a good one. Wet dog and semi-wet dog. I'm you, but with legs. And actually kind of true. I think seals and otters are not super closely related, but I think they're closer than most.
So I do feel a bit sad, Lucky. I didn't manage to get this.
No.
Oh fuck! I forgot her name. I didn't manage to get Elig before the event ended.
She's gonna be in the permanent. She'll show up one day. It's like same with fucking Killer Wife D.
Yeah, that's an interesting one that they showed, and I was like, God damn it, why are you gonna do this to me?
No, Nika knows what they're doing.
This is it, Angelo.
Like, what was it? In the picture, she has like an axe behind her back. I'm like, please, just let that be the weapon. Just turn it to a sniper rifle.
Oh no, actually I haven't seen her. Architect's like, hold for summer? Hold! Architect is probably right, though. They very rarely do.
Sorry, I just saw what you posted, Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are having a conversation, but I was gonna be like, nice meme.
No, but Arc is right, save for summer. I think we only do limiteds like twice, like 2 or 3 times a year. Well, Sans collab, so that's usually the time to save for. That or a Pilgrim on raid up.
Sorry, I'm not sure if I shared this one with you guys yet. I forgot about this one.
What? Hang on, I gotta take off my headphones for this.
I did also post the biggest of the meme compilations I talked about with Helldivers in our games chat.
We won't know for certain
until
the shackles are removed.
Don't worry, Tiamat, we are free. We're just having a giggle about it.
Listen, Alice is doing a lot of the work. All I just stand here is and provide ether.
You got a lot of it. You're on that juice.
which, Aether does a
Many have
fucking...
been subjected to the Allegan's dark arts. Their
I heard an
flesh
eagle randomly.
irrevocably altered.
Oh.
For such tortured souls,
Did I come in through my headphones
I
into
fear
the
there
mic?
can be no salvation.
I don't know. Was there an eagle over there somewhere?
I was watching the beginning of the meme compilation.
There are some eagle noises, yes.
Alright, so I'm missing a lot of them, actually. Jesus, I have up to red 6? What the fuck? Where is everyone's shit? Oh, I gotta go find more minigames, I guess.
And more seed quests.
When that time comes, you won't be alone.
Yeah.
We'll stand by you.
Made a joke about a Shirley earlier. Good thing to post this.
Alphino's ready. It's time.
Alright. I'm trying to think of a pun, a rhyme to go with Unlock the Shock for Tiamat, but I can't do it. Anyway.
Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
Also, don't unlock the Shock. That card's terrible. I hate it myself.
By the gods!
Orionje, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way.
Oh, looks like plot stuff's happening.
It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan.
Pugfon.
He flies for the largest Amalja settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Oh, shit, that sounds bad.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Whee! It's a good time you decided to call it when you did, Omega, because you've got possibly a dungeon and then several cutscenes.
Okay, yes, it is a good time to stop. Also,
then
the framing on that last cutscene was a little odd. Like, Ascidian jumped up past Tiamat, and I was like, is he just gonna fucking fly there on his own? No, he lands on her back, but it was framed very funny. But yeah, I think that means next Tim. Actually, the ending. Shadowbringers.
Well,
I think
5.5 also has some bits and bobs. Sorry, like I think I interrupted you accidentally.
Like he's either deep in thought or something happened with him punching a guy that has distracted him.
No, I actually just fucking forgot. I was trying to get it back, but I couldn't.
I gotta stop interrupting you.
Well, that's the problem with, you know, voice-based chats. You have no idea when actually someone's about to start talking. You don't see the inhalation of breath, you know, the indicator that I'm about to say anything. You just don't. People forget, there's a lot of non-verbal cues in talking.
It's true. It's very important.
Yeah, when you're talking face to face, you can see someone's mouth opening to speak to you.
But it is almost 11:30. We have been going for over 3 hours. We've done very important stuff. Getting all together to do a thing with the Bahamut from the moon. That Bahamut came
Moon
from the
Hobbit.
moon. That's an old school Destiny joke for the people at home. But that's going to wrap up the stream this time. Hopefully next time we can indeed go all the ways to Endwalkers, and we'll see how much further I am in Rebirth, you know, after another week to see if it's constantly itching on me. But also, knowing the way things work out, it'll be exactly next Wednesday that Arrowhead drops their big content update for Helldivers with fucking exosuit robots, so...
Yeah.
We'll just see what it's like with the distractions, but we're soldiering on, and we're going to keep going. I have a car. It's big. Now I have the 4-man car. And so we'll be going on, so I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks so much for tuning in. Normally I thank these guys for helping me out, but there wasn't much to do other than that one fate where we hung out. It was just me doing cutscenes and solo duties today. But I appreciate you being here with me still. So there will be a dungeon next time.
I did my part. I didn't do shit.
And with that, we'll see you guys next week. Good night, everybody.
Take care.